Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about equations of motion topic only for NEET and JEE exam. Okay, in this video, we are going to cover about what are the type of problems are going to be asked in NEET and JEE exams based on this topic. Okay, first we will do a quick review about what are the equations of motion. Okay. The first equations of motion. The first equation of motion is to be V is equal to U plus AT. Okay. What is V? V is the final velocity. U is the initial velocity. A is the acceleration. T is the time. Okay. It is the velocity after T time. Okay. I think better we'll take the diagram. So you can take this is to be the origin. Here is the initial position. That is at the time t is equal to 0 with an initial velocity u, the body got an acceleration a. This is the position after t time. Okay, position of the object after t time is x and the final velocity is v. Clear? V is the final velocity after t time. Okay, clear? This is the first motion equation. Here for this equations of motion, we have to consider a conditions. A is to be constant, uniform acceleration, and the body is moving in a straight line. Okay, these two conditions is to be must. Okay, so the second motion equation, that is the displacement, that is equal to ut plus half at squared. What is displacement from this? X minus x naught is equal to ut plus half at square. So from this x is equal to what you will get? X naught plus ut plus half at square. Okay, this is another equation. Okay, this and this is a second motion equation, and the third motion equation, that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Okay, S is the displacement. So we can write it as, here the displacement is x minus x naught. So v square is equal to u square plus 2ax minus x naught. Okay, this is the third motion equation. Here you have to remember this displacement. This displacement is the displacement after t time. Okay, and this x is the position of the object after t time. Clear? Okay, clear? Then we will see the fourth one, that is to be the displacement in the nth second. Exactly in the nth. Displacement in the nth. In the nth second. Okay, displacement in the nth second. S nth is equal to what? Displacement after n second. Displacement after n second minus displacement after n minus 1 second. Okay, this formula you can get it out. Displacement in the nth second is equal to u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. Okay, this is the formulas you have to remember it. Okay, so in this you have to remember the condition. A is to be a uniform acceleration and body is moving in a straight line. Okay, this is about the equations of motion problem. Now we can go to the type of problem. Okay, the type 1. What is the type 1? A bullet is fired into a block, lost half of its initial velocity after penetrating x centimeter. How much further will penetrate before come to rest? Okay, that is the question. What is the meaning of the question? A bullet is to be fired into a block. After traveling x centimeter, it lost its half of the velocity. Okay, then further how much will travel before coming to rest? That distance we have to find. Okay, we'll see how we can solve this problem. Okay, so first I am going to draw the diagram. Okay, so we'll see This is a block. Okay, in this block is a bullet is to be fired into it. Okay, this is a bullet. What is the initial velocity of the bullet is I am taken as u. Okay, it is to be travel how much distance? X distance. Okay, x distance is to be traveled, that is x centimeter. Okay, after traveling x centimeter, what happened? It's lost its half of the velocity. That means now the bullet velocity is how much? That is u by 2. Okay, now the bullet velocity is u by 2. So again it will be propagate. We need to find out how much it will be going into the block. Okay, we'll see this. So we'll take this is the first case. Okay, so I'm taking the case 1. Case 1. What is about initial velocity? Initial velocity is to be u itself. Initial velocity is u. What about the final velocity? Final velocity v is equal to how much? That is u by 2. Okay, so I'm going to find out the acceleration offered by this block. So that I am going to find out. Which equation? I am using the third motion equation, that is v square is equal to u square plus 2ax. Okay, 2a, okay. Here what about s? S is equal to x centimeter, x distance. So what about v value? That is u by 2, that is u square by 4 we will get. Here u square will get plus 2ax will get, because the displacement is x. Okay, here this u square come to this side, so u square by 4 minus u square is equal to 2ax. Okay, what is this? U square minus 4u square divided by 4 you will get, that is equal to 2ax. Okay, here you will be, do means you will get it as minus 3u square you will get, divided by 4 is equal to 2ax. What we need to find out? A. So we will keep the there, remaining come to this side. So minus 3u square divided by 2 into 4, that is 8x. This is the acceleration of the bullet in the block. Okay, now we will see the case 2. In the case 2, what about the initial velocity? The u become u by 2, and the final velocity we want to find out how much distance further will travel before coming to rest. Okay, so v becomes 0, and the rest final velocity is to be 0. And what about the acceleration? Acceleration is this, so we can substitute all that and we can find out which equation we will be substitute. That is the same equation of motion, that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Clear? Okay, v square is how much? 0 square. And what about u? U is to be u by 2, that is u square by 4 minus, plus into 2 into a value I am substitute later, a into x. S distance I am to be assuming as x dash. Okay, clear? So this will be come to this side. What you will get? This will be taken to this side. So what I will get is u square by 4 is equal to minus u square by 4 is equal to 2a into x dash. So I am taking this to this side, that is u square by 8 minus u square by 8 is equal to a into x dash. I am substituting the a value. A come here become, so what we will get? Minus u square by 8 divided by a will get. What about the a value? What about the a value? That is equal to x dash. Okay, clear? What about the a value? This is the a value, that is minus u square by 8 into a value is to be 8x, that is minus 8x 3u square. Okay, here u square cancel, 8 cancel, and minus cancel. So what about x dash? X dash is equal to x divided by 3. This is the x dash. Okay, so if an object is to be traveled, they given us in 3 centimeter, how much you will get? Further it will travel 3 by 3, that is to be 1 centimeter it will be travel. Okay, this way we can solve the type 1. Okay. Now we will see type 2. A car moving on a straight road, it passes 2 points P and Q with speed 30 km per hour and 40 km per hour. Velocity of the car in the midway. Okay, so what is the question? A car is to be moving on a straight road. Okay, a car is to be moving on a straight road. It passes 2 points. What are the 2 points? P and Q. Okay, with the velocity how much? 30 km per hour in the P and 40 km per hour in the Q. Okay. What is the velocity of the car in the midway? I am taking O is a point in the midpoint. Okay, in this. Okay, if P to Q, the total distance is to be S. What about P to O distance 1? That is to be S by 2. Okay, and from O to Q also S by 2 because O is a midpoint. Okay, I am assuming the velocity at midpoint is to be V. Okay. V kilometer per hour. Okay, based on this I am to be solved. Okay, first I will take the consideration of P and Q. Okay, P is a 30 km per hour is the initial velocity and Q point, that is 40 km per hour, is a final point. Okay, that is the final velocity. Based on that I will find out the acceleration. Okay, you see this? V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Okay, clear? So, what about V square minus U square is equal to 2AS? This I am using. Okay, what is the V square value? V square is the final velocity, that is 40 square minus 30 square, that is the initial velocity, is equal to 2 into A. A value we don't know and the distance is to be S. Okay, clear? What is 40 square? That is 1600 minus 30 square is 900. Okay, is equal to 2AS. What is this much? That is to be 700 we will get, that is equal to 2AS. And what is A? A is equal to 700 divided by 2S, that is A is equal to 350 divided by, yes, we will get this 2 we cancel. Okay, this is to be the acceleration and okay, we'll see this. Okay, the next we will take the consideration, that is to be, this is the P and this is the Q, this is the V point, that is the S by 2 distance. Okay, here the velocity is 30 km per hour, here it is to be 40 km per hour. Okay, clear? Now I am taking this case. Okay, so what is the initial velocity is 30 km per hour and the final velocity is V km per hour. Okay, so V square minus, what is U square, that is to be 30 km square is equal to 2 into A into S. Okay, what is the A value? A value is, they are given, that is 350 by S, and what is to be the S? S is equal to S by 2 from P to this point O is to be the S by 2 distance. Okay, clear? Okay, this is S we can cancel, this 2 we can cancel. So here V square minus 900 is equal to 350 will get, this 900 will go there, so V square is equal to 350 plus 900, that is equal to 1250 we will get. Okay, so what about V? V is equal to square root of 1250. How we can change this? We can write like this, 625 into 2. What is the square root of 625? That is 25 root 2 km per hour. This is the velocity of the car at the midpoint. Okay, this is the way we can solve this problem. Now we will see the type 3. Okay, two identical cars, speed are u and for u. At some instant, ratio of distances traveled by the two cars when it is stopped. That means at some instant they are given the velocity is to be u and for u. When it is to be stopped, how much distance travel and that distance ratio they are asking. Okay, so we'll see this. Okay, so I'm taking the first case, the identical cars, two identical cars, U and 4U. Okay, so this is to be the first car. For the first car, the initial velocity U is equal to U itself, and two identical cars, the two cars having identical, that means the acceleration or to be same, that is minus A, because it is to be stopping, so it is a deceleration. Okay, then when it is to be stopped, what about the final velocity? That's become 0. So what about the distance traveled? That is v square is equal to u square plus 2as, that is v square minus u square equal to 2as. Okay, what is v square value? 0. U square is minus u square is equal to 2 into minus a into what you will get, s value. What about the s value? That we don't know. The first car distance I am taken as s1. Okay, so what about s1? S1 is equal to, we will get it as u square by 2a we will get. Okay, this is the first car distance. Clear? Okay, then we will take out the second car. Second car, what about the initial velocity? U is equal to 4u, and the acceleration is to be same because identical car, and the final velocity is to be 0. Okay, we'll substitute the equation v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, what about v square? 0 square, and the initial velocity is 16u square, that is 4u square. 2 into a value is minus a. The distance traveled by the second car I am taken as s2. Okay, what about s2? S2 is equal to what you will get, that is minus minus cancel, 16 u square divided by 2a you will get. Okay, this I will keep it as like that. Then I will take out the ratio s1 by s2. What is s1? U square by 2a divided by 16 u square by 2a. 2a cancel. Then u square cancel. So what I will get? 1 by 16. So s1 is to s2 is equal to 1 is to 16. Okay, this is our type 3.
Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel. If you like this video, please put like and share.